Hello. Welcome to the table. The bi-weekly tabletop role-playing stream with a focus on telling stories that resonate with the human experience, purpose, and the ultimate glory of God. I am Nate Garland, your humble historian for this evening, and I thank you for joining us for another chapter in our tale. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Sarah.
All
over to you.
right. So, my friends, if I look at our announcements, hold on. Hi, this is Fresh Out of Falstaff, where I give you the news that is fresh out of Falstaff, a made-up country that our characters play in, but it's actually real-world news. So, for today...
Announcements from the last time are fine.
Yeah, same as last time. Where would that be? Show rundown, hey! So, we...
Sarah, scooch to the left.
Take it back now, y'all. So, anyway, so we are now on Thursdays. In case you notice, why aren't you on Sundays? Well, we're on Thursdays now. We're live streaming right here on Twitch on Thursdays at 7 p.m. So, well, that'll be Thursdays from now on. So every other Thursday, we will be right here. We will also be in person at MapleCon, which is April 4th through 6th. It's our first time going to a convention as a group. Ooh. And so we will see you there. We hope to see you there anyway. Thank you, Shane. We hope to see you there. So we will have a table there. We're going to be saying hi, making friends. There might be some fun little things that we will be passing out to people, and it'll be such a great time. That's all I got. Back to you, Nate.
Thank you, Sarah. Wonderful. Before we begin, and we are not going to do any other thing, we'll just move on. Before we begin, let's open up the records for review. It's already 7:30. Cricket and Oliver arrive at Vavilon with Eta Squad on their heels. As they make their way inside, it is apparent that everything is not right at the now abandoned base. As the rest of the squad arrives, they hear gunfire and the shouts of young men in the training yard who were in the training yard who were pinned down by the auto turret that activated. In a desperate attempt to stop the weapon, Morbid cut through its power cable. Though effective, the good doctor had to be tended to by her apprentice from the near-death electrocution. The Modvedevs reunited in an unexpected, peaceful resolution, while Petra watched Nalia with suspicion. After regrouping, the squad found a dismantled harbinger that Cricket began to repurpose to blow open the welded bulkhead that led deeper into Vavilon.
Sorry.
That was so intense.
Excuse me. Sorry. The young woman trips over an outstretched leg of a displaced North Bast resident. She addresses the young man walking beside her. This is really bad. It might have been better to take the northern highway around the city. Lena Krakowski, her brother Aloytsi, and their new Edivarian companion, Franco, had been slowly making their way westward towards Adelia amidst the conflict that raged across eastern Ilona. The Krakowski siblings were impressed by Franco's ability to move quickly while staying out of sight. The young man didn't say much about his life in Edivaria, but Lena suspected he was well aware of the less than savory organizations that prefer to do business in the shadows, and how to stay alive despite them. She peers through the large crowd of refugees around the makeshift shelters that lined the riverside north of Bast. Aloytsi impatiently taps his foot. It's been a half hour. If he doesn't get back soon, we keep moving west. Those skirmishes were close. Lena doesn't reply. Both her and her brother were pragmatists. Franco could take care of himself. She scans the crowd one more time before they begin making their way northwest to the nearest bridge over the river. Many of the wounded they pass are silent, and Lena wonders if they had already given up finding help. Keep moving, don't look back. Franco's voice warns with urgency. Head straight for the forest line. The group walks in silence for the few hundred feet. Lena's heart beats quickly in response to some unknown threat. Franco disappears into the underbrush just past the tree line, and the siblings follow suit. Franco opens up his satchel. Here. He holds a pistol in his hand. Lena and Aloytsi share a look before the elder Krakowski asks, "Where did you..." Wait. Realization dawning on his face. This is a Volstead weapon. Franco smirks. Infantry standard. How did you get to? He produces another firearm from his satchel. Easy when they're sloshed. Too sloshed to notice. The siblings stare at the second pistol. Lena shakes her head. He went over to the east side of the city. Franco smiles. Easier than expected. Half the army is drunk from their victory celebration. I couldn't find a gun without an owner, so those two Falstaff lunks are going to be pretty confused when they wake up. Oh! Franco pulls out a number of wrap packages. Rations taste terrible, but at least it's something for the road. Well done, Westy, Aloysius says as he greedily opens up one of the foodstuffs. There's something else, Franco says, becoming more serious, conflicted. Lena puts her hand on the package in her brother's hand to silence the noise. What? Franco sighs and looks to the seat before answering. Drunk soldiers are talkative soldiers. I heard something. Something bad. Pretty standard for war. Not just that. Plans. Falstaff plans. Bad ones. Aloysius lowers the package slowly. I know that look. Plenty of the gang had that when they felt guilty. It's not our concern. We need to get out of here. I get it. Not much we can do. Bigger than us. But what did you hear? Lena asks, causing Aloysius to sigh in frustration. Well, apparently the real target wasn't Bast, but the anti-air guns hidden in the city. They got him. Franco takes a deep breath before continuing. When I was working for the Mercs, there were rumors about Falstaff building something big. A big plane. That's not the right word. Fortress, maybe. Anyway, it seems like those rumors were true. They finished it. The Firebird. The name detailed sparks memories for Lena as she asks. Like the stories? Sorry? The stories of the Firebird. It's an Novaktian fairy tale. Gamayun. It's like a prophetic messenger. Oh. Franco replies. Oh, it's not bringing a good message. They're gonna glass Ravensguard. Thanks for joining us for episode 12 of Inevitability. Back. As we pick up again on May 9th.
Again? No.
Yes, it's the same day that you guys arrived
This is scary already.
in Vavilon.
I thought we slept.
Maybe napped.
In the middle of the day.
In the middle of the day.
Was that the middle of the day?
Mm-hmm.
My time.
I was just
Speaking of
napping.
which, Cricket, you wake up and it is, you see Nolly is standing close, just tapping her foot. It's close to veil swap, so everything is, the light is very dim now. She looks to everyone else. Are you finished?
Finished what?
Whatever you were doing?
You gotta up yourself.
No, I took a nap instead. I'll get back to it.
Who else is sleeping?
I was
It's been
sleeping last
hours.
time.
I took first watch with Nalia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So all of you are sleeping.
So, did we decide on just putting the big giant cannon in there and trying to blow the door off?
I hope that she.
I forgot where we landed with that.
Cricket, I don't know these things as much as you do. What do you suggest?
I don't know. It was either rebuild the whole thing, but then we wouldn't be able to fit it inside. So, I guess the cannon is our best bet. Are we sure we want to get into that door? Do you think it's welded shut for a reason?
I am along for the ride. You tell me what you want to do.
I want to open the door.
Okay.
I'll work on this. What do you see in rock?
Are we going to have this conversation right now? Right now.
Yes. Yes.
No, you're probably right. I'll get to the cannon. But someday,
He's strong. I like him.
I like him too.
Is it okay with you? Is that okay?
I've always wanted a sister. I just didn't expect my sister to be 10 times stronger than me. I'll get used to it.
Sorry about earlier. I didn't.
Oh,
I
it's
just reacted. So
water under the bridge. I can hardly remember it. Seems like so long ago. Days are crazy here. Alright, back to the cannon. I'll let you know when it's done.
okay. Thank you, Cricket.
Oh, this is interesting.
You feel your shoulder being shook just gently, a little bit.
Yeah.
You feel rested?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's getting very dark.
It's getting dark.
Yeah. Look.
Sorry, I was at an undetermined amount of IP that I didn't write down, so I just needed a minute
Of course.
to recover.
You didn't get hit at all.
That's why I didn't know. I heard something in the... Where are we at with the door?
Well, Cricket was resting, so I believe he's going to use the... Cricket, you're using the cannon, yes?
Yeah, I figured we'd use the cannon to blow a big hole in the door.
I like that plan. Have you slept?
No, I'm not really tired.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go assist, unless you need something from me.
No?
Has Petra slept at all?
Yes.
Okay.
She motions to the two women sleeping on the ground.
Peaceful. Yeah, I'm gonna go help, I'll go help Cricket.
Okay. I'll just wait. Should I wake them up?
Nah, I mean, they'll wake up when we blast this cannon.
That's true.
I can't even.
I mean, I don't like being woken up. So. Alright, what do you need?
Well, this is actually more put together than I thought it would. I just gotta find a power source around here, so I'm looking
What about the power line that Morbid cut? still alive.
Oh,
And if it's
You know
not, we
what?
can find the breaker.
that's not a bad idea. You want to help me drag this in there, and then we can try to hook it up, or I don't know.
Like drag it in front of the door, or drag it all the
Well-
way into the training room.
Well, I mean, at this point, as long as it has the power source, it should be able to fire. So, if we can just hook that bad boy up and let her.
I guess let's go take a look at the wire.
Good plan.
We go take a look at the wire.
So you head back inside, and there's like emergency lights that are on now inside the building. So it gives this, it casts like, I mean, there's still a little bit of daylight outside, but it feels much more sterile with the emergency lights that kind of light this space now. Heading back around the large obstacle course to the area where Morbid had cut the.
That's where you got tackled.
Yeah, yeah, that was a great times.
Yeah.
You see the cable's laying there. Now, the length of the cable is still attached to the auto turret, and that's the long section. And then it goes into a breaker box, it's cut near the breaker box itself. So there's only a small section of that cable that's kind of dangling out of the breaker box.
Why didn't she cut this closer to the turret?
I don't know, but is there a way to? I'll check out the turret, see if I can disconnect it, or if I have to cut it again.
Would the wire reach to where the cannon needs to be if we had the entire length?
That's a good question. Let's find out.
Just by eyesight, does it look long enough?
Give me one moment.
What's that biblical term where
muting
it's
my
like
computer, so I stopped
how
getting
they
Discord
measured
notifications.
how they measured things?
Cubits?
Cubits? Yeah. How many cubits is it?
What are you measuring? I'm sorry.
The length of the wire.
If
see
we
it would...
were able to reconnect the wire where she cut it and disconnect it from the turret, would it be long enough to go where the cannon needs to go or not?
It would be pretty close. Yeah.
Maybe we have to shoot it at an angle.
Oh, yeah.
All right, unhook that. I'm gonna check this breaker box. And see
Yeah.
if it's tripped or something.
Yeah.
There's a lock, like a padlock, on that breaker box. What are you using?
The butt of my gun.
Just give me a test of technique.
I didn't want to open the padlock.
No, you're fine.
I thought I could just unplug it.
Pass.
It takes a few hits, bends and kind of snaps a little bit, but it's just kind of bent and you can kind of pull it off at least.
Military grade.
First of all, you feel like when you open that up, there's like
vibration.
a little bit. Yeah, you can hear that hum inside, but you can see where the wire that was cut goes into one of those large breakers. Essentially, there's picture, instead of like a 2-pole. I mean, this thing takes up most huge breaker on there.
I would turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
We're all good then.
All right. I think I got it disconnected over here. I just gotta. I'm guessing it's like rubber around it. So take my knife and I strip it on both sides, cut it, and try to get the copper wire back together.
Sorry.
Now, for safety reasons, it would be nice if we could cover this spot with something, like rubber. I don't know if there's any old
Like right now?
like tires around here. I can grab a tire.
Is safety the biggest concern right now?
Well, more of it around wires makes me a little nervous.
We'll just have somebody manning the...
She'll probably think it's pretty and shiny and want to touch it or
As
something.
soon as somebody hears the cannon go off, we can turn the breaker off.
Oh, okay. Sounds good to me.
Listen, we're just trying to... This is quick and dirty. This is not...
Quick and dirty.
Quick and dirty.
All right. Well, let's get this cannon in here then.
All right. That's good.
You sure you don't want to wake anyone else up?
Maybe like, I think it's funnier if we fire the cannon while they're sleeping.
That does sound pretty funny.
Because maybe they'll maybe they'll wake up thinking that we're under
So much for
attack.
being mad at each other. Goodness.
Well, we hugged.
Yeah, we literally,
Voice in my head.
literally hugged. What are you talking about?
So
It's all escapism.
you're dragging
Pretending like he's
the
not leaving.
cable currently.
Yeah. And then getting the cable where it needs to be, and then grabbing the cannon, and then trying to drag that into place.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys walk back outside, Nolly is waiting by the cart that the cannon's on. She's like, do you want help?
You know what? Maybe having a strong sister would come in handy. Yeah, come on.
What? I like start talking to you while we're going over. Why are you saying that?
Well, I mean, I just figured that you want to make her an honest woman.
You have no plans to stick around, so why are you acting?
Well, she'd still be my sister.
Never mind.
I mean, I mean, like, stick around as in, like, yeah, I won't go back to, like, the war army, that side at
You guys have
least.
literally stopped walking at this point.
But, like,
Yeah.
If you
but,
don't
like,
understand.
the words escape me. But I'm still gonna be your brother. I'm not giving
Okay.
up. I'm not giving up on you, man.
Okay. Let's just get this done.
Are you saying that we're not gonna be brothers anymore?
No.
Okay.
Let's just get this done.
You know, I'm sensing something a little weird here. Is there some beef we need to squash?
No beef. Let's get through this door. There's got to be something cool through this door. If there's not, I'm gonna be pretty upset that you drug us all the way out here. Cool stuff just seems to find us, so I'm just assuming something cool is behind this door.
Yeah.
We're pushing again.
You guys are kind of, and it's heavy. All three of you are pushing this thing. It's on like wheels, but you gotta like maneuver it because the wheels don't really turn very well. So like if there's a turn, you kind of push it, you kind of like walk it a little bit to keep it rolling. You take it through and one of the wheels is like halfway. It starts that nice like shopping cart squeal.
It's going like.
So you guys takes probably a good 5-10 minutes to get this thing into the hallway and that you could see the door.
I just feel like you weren't pushing with your full strength.
I'm not as strong as you guys. I'm sorry. I got a little
I'm
arms.
calculating that. I'm just saying I don't feel like you were pushing your full strength.
You're calculating that? Is that a joke
Boys.
because I'm a math guy?
Boys.
Where is the wire?
Okay.
I'll get the wire. You know, I still think we're gonna be brothers. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, just because I'm running away from Falstaff doesn't mean that.
He's joking, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a game we play.
He means figuratively.
It's called-
having an existential crisis.
Well, this is not the time.
Called escape.
This
This
is
is
not the
every
time.
day.
This is
with
not the
him.
time.
I guess I'll go pull the lever.
Okay.
Is it lined up?
Yeah, let me hook
I
this
walk
up.
away.
Yeah. Try to calculate it. Alright. I think that
I don't think it just goes off.
Electricity moves fast.
You attempt to fire this thing, but you can hear it spin up. It's just not enough power.
You know, let me go take a look at that perambulator out there. They usually have some sort of energy source, like a big old battery or something.
Check for the box. Check for the battery box.
The battery? Okay, I'm looking for the battery box. Okay.
Was that made of board?
Test of logic.
See if there's any Bartanium. I need some.
That's just a pass. Goodness. 7.
This thing is dismantled. It does not have a power source inside of it.
We're missing something here.
Yeah, there's a big.
Maybe we should wake
big
those
hole
women up.
where a battery should be.
Hey, what are you guys doing? Groggy Oliver.
Hi.
I'm not gonna lie, forgot you were here.
I also forgot Oliver
Hi,
was there.
buddy. How you feeling?
You good?
That's good. Well, we're trying to. So we got this big cannon that we're gonna try to blow a hole through that door. You know, the big scary door that's welded shut.
And kick your guys' feet to wake you up.
And we're trying to find a power source, and the battery's missing on this
Are you
perambulator.
going next to each other? Both of you.
I don't know, man.
I already woke her up. I kicked their feet.
What do you want? Is it time?
I need help
Killian Rapp
finding a
is
power
here.
source.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Did you try that?
That was
cord
mean.
that I
It's
cut?
actually Joe Noonan.
Who's that?
Also,
He's a pilot. I feel like you'd be into that.
Did you try
Okay.
the cord that I cut?
Yeah, the cord that you cut. It's not quite enough.
I think you might have taken most of the power from the. It's not how electricity works, but just spitballing ideas here.
What about the Bartanium?
We don't. I don't have any.
We couldn't find.
The
You said you couldn't
sconces.
find the box.
I mean, I have
Oh,
the
you
sconces,
didn't
but
bring
like
them.
I don't have those anymore. Those I mean, I kind of ran away. You know, I didn't grab a lot of things, and the
So
sconces.
you
you know.
lost the Bartanium,
I didn't lose the Bartanium. I know where it is.
the most precious metal known to man at this time.
You know, potato. I don't know why I said that.
So
Um,
what problem exactly are we trying to solve?
We need more power.
Okay.
Okay, so they are emergency lights on in this building. So that means that there's still power coming from somewhere. I'm gonna go poke my head around and see if I can funnel that power into the cannon. By the way, I'm gonna blow a hole in that door with the cannon.
Good
Don't
idea.
stand in front of
Let's
the door.
all go together.
And be careful around those wires.
Yes, sir.
There's not rubber casing on them, but we did turn them off.
I know it's shiny. Don't touch it.
I won't step on it either.
I'm not worried about you.
I have a metal leg.
You got a good head on your shoulders.
I learned my lesson.
This
Great.
one, energy.
Okay.
Wherever
Electricity.
you're going, we should all go together.
Why did I turn the breaker on? Wait a minute.
All right. If yeah, I'll go poke my head around, see if I can.
We'll just
find
go
it.
with you.
We'll go with
We're
you.
coming with you.
I need
Okay.
to stretch my legs.
Let's go. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
We
He
follow
doesn't-
cricket.
By the way, he doesn't say anything. But as people walk, as everyone starts walking, Oliver just puts a hand on your shoulder, just a little squeeze. Keeps walking.
Creepy squeeze.
I'm sorry. The music is like.
Hashtag me too.
Oh.
So, searching for. Give me a. Actually, go ahead. Give me a test of logic. Everybody can do it if you're searching for something.
Test of logic.
12.
Logic.
6. I'm not good.
13.
10.
So you kind of you move together, and then you start like just on your own, staying close but looking for things. The back at the breaker box, you guys can start. You begin tracing back where some of these wires run to, and just by the conduits that are on the wall and everything, they do look like they head out towards the training or out towards the yard where the perambulator currently is. And as you follow the conduits outside, they all lead to that, if you remember, there's that platform that I had described earlier outside that has kind of just a substation on that. That's currently the visible trajectory of these things. That's where, at this point, that you can trace them to.
All right, I'm gonna check it out. See what they're plugged into.
Kind of looking through the rows of these. You're not sure what's in each one of these little structures, but you do find one that has like an openable panel, like the two doors that you could open up. And there is essentially like tons of breakers and things, but it's almost like a switchboard, essentially, on here, like a phone switchboard where you pop things out. But they're all essentially just like big massive plugs, but in a switchboard kind of style.
I start to unplug them.
Give me another test of logic.
Logic. Pass.
Such a pass. That's a big pass.
That's 12.
Pass a fist.
You behind these you can kind of see a sort of like another panel box, and the wires that come out look like the same color wires that you had seen on the other end of the turret, essentially. And you can essentially put more to that, essentially a larger wire into there. And you're not going to be a bit unstable because that wire is not designed for this. So, but you think that, okay, this could be, at least give you more, whether it comes to wire, it might be that, but.
Okay, well, I'll run back to the guys. All right, so I think I have funnel enough power.
You don't have a drink.
What?
Sorry, go ahead.
The problem is, it's a little unstable. Like, will the wire hold up? Maybe, maybe not. Will the cannon hold up? Who knows? But we probably, most likely, will at least be able to get one shot out of this.
One shot's all we need.
Do you think that'll be enough to get through the door?
Get through the door, yes.
Weaken it.
Stop whatever is on the other side of the door, no.
Stop what
Look, I'm just figuring that
Do we
there's
think
gonna
there's
be
something on the other side of the
This thing's
door?
been welded for months. There's nothing alive on the other side of that door.
I don't know.
He said not reference.
We've
he
seen
said not alluding to anything.
we've seen some crazy things, and we know that people can live underground for months.
That's a very different situation.
How is it different?
Okay. So we can use the cannon to break down the door and be ready for the
The monster.
army that's living underneath this base.
Army? I don't know. I'm picturing big robot.
What do you need?
Anything could happen. We have our weapons. We can get through the door in one shot, then let's try it.
My only advice is that we not throw away our shot.
How about
Don't miss.
you don't get anywhere near the wire?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm no longer comfortable doing the breaker, so someone else is going to have to take that from me.
Is it just a switch?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I could feel it vibrating, though, like it was hitting my face through the air. Does electricity travel through the air?
It can.
Why do we need wires, then? It's not important.
Fair
Not
enough.
important.
Fair enough.
Let's just go.
I'll set up near the door.
You don't want to be near the door.
No, like behind you.
Don't
Okay,
get
Ready
okay.
to
behind the door.
shoot
Gotcha.
the thing.
You don't
if there's
want,
a
yeah,
thing in
because
there.
like we're shooting the door. So
No,
yeah.
I know.
Okay, just
Yeah,
making that
I'm
clear.
tracking.
Okay.
Thank you. I wasn't born yesterday. Sorry.
It's offensive to people that were born yesterday, but whatever. Okay. Well, let's get this thing fired.
Okay.
I set up behind them, not in front of the door.
Guys, this is gonna be really cool. It's been a long time since I fired a laser this big. Probably the first time.
I was gonna say. That would have been quite the story to tell.
We had mining lasers, maybe.
We did?
They didn't let you fire.
I don't know
anything
where
like that?
we're at
bread.
with tech.
Yes.
Diesel punk.
There was that one miner.
Things into the world, I guess.
That one miner named Elon that came in.
Listen,
He wasn't mining.
YLON. No.
All right.
ready.
All right, pull the breaker.
Pull
I'm
the
ready to
lever,
shoot.
Bron.
If there's anything crazy
pulled
behind the door,
She pulled it.
Got
activate the
masks
turret.
on, everyone.
masks on.
Oh, right.
Click.
Oh, wait, did we not have the mask on this whole time?
No, I'm sure
We
we
were
did.
outside. I would have said something
Okay.
before we
Yeah.
walked in.
You can hear it start to spin up. The lights go off.
Hit the deck.
It blasts out. I mean, this thing, you guys have seen a railgun at Decravos and other Harbinger weapons. This close, it's pretty intimidating. As it blasts through, and you can hear.
We're like a couple rooms away, right?
You flip the breaker, right?
Yeah.
When you do that, like you can after like as this thing shoots, you hear a small from where you're at, a small pop outside.
From the transformer.
The wire is just. It just starts to melt.
Gosh.
Acting.
But the door blasts inward, and it's strong. So instead of just some explosion, it just bends this thing open.
Do we see anything?
No, because it's
All right, unflip it.
If I go to touch the switch again, I'm gonna make sure it's not hot first.
Girl.
Try
Seems like it's alright.
Try jumping.
And then I'll
That way
turn
you're
it
not
off.
grounded.
It's, by the way, it's pitch black for you too. Well, you have a little bit of light from the
Do we have
door outside.
anyone got a light?
I have a flashlight.
Yeah, I just assume we'd all have some kind of
Woo-wee.
We got
kind
glow
of
sticks.
torch.
Torch.
Did you bring your torch?
It's Narnia.
Are you with me? Back in by
No.
the transformer?
Heck no.
By the breaker?
If we
Where
have
are you?
flashlights,
I'm at the gun because I'm not going near that.
I'll shine a flashlight toward the door.
Were flares the
You-
thing yet?
Oliver grabs your shoulder and kind of pulls you just a little bit. This air's weird. Just careful.
Does
Okay?
he have a mask?
He does not.
What the world?
Okay.
I have my flashlight and my laser sight.
Do I see anything through my little speck?
You know what? We've done a lot of stupid things, but blasting down a door that's welded from this side might have been one of the best decisions we've ever made.
It's a long hallway, so your light doesn't reach the end.
Well, that's not terrifying at all.
Are you going in first?
If you want me to,
No,
I should probably take the
I'll go
back.
first.
They said weird air.
Yeah, you go in the back.
I have an idea. Let's go catch a bird, put it in a little cage,
Canary.
and if the bird dies while we're down there, that means we need to get out
We
of
have
there.
masks.
That's horrible, but
Yeah, but
If you gave me a couple months, I could train a falcon.
Yeah, but
filter
we
goes
won't
back.
know. That really won't help us because the bird probably will die.
Oh, come on. It'll be
if it
like
doesn't
old
die of fright
times.
So
first,
just,
yes.
You want to spend an hour catching a bird,
Yeah.
and it won't be a canary, so we don't have the. We don't know how long it's gonna live. But we know about canaries.
I
'cause that's what we do. Or whatever we call canaries.
Petra with her falcon in background. It's like,
Canary.
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 A canary.
It's half canary.
What's one of the
half
birds that
wolf.
we have? Does anybody remember?
Halcyons.
Twilight Crow.
Halcyons.
Twilight crow.
Halcyons.
Halcyons, the little blue ones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're
it'd be a
kind
halcyon.
of like
No.
Or it'd be
Those
like
were
the
the
cousin.
Halcyon sparrows.
halcyonic.
It'd be like a cousin.
Halcyon
of one.
sparrows, right?
All right, we're going in. I'm going
Anyway.
in.
Okay.
I'm
Follow
taking up the
me.
rear.
I am not going to have a flashlight because I'm using my rifle, and I can't hold a flashlight in a rifle, so just keep the lights in front of me. And I start clearing. Is there rooms in this hallway or just hallway?
It is currently just a long hallway.
I would walk
with
down
a
the hallway.
slight, you can feel just a little
Decline.
bit of a decline.
If there were rooms, I'd clear them, but if it's just a hallway, I'm just walking.
And you're shining, and it is, because there's no windows whatsoever. The only visual you get is from your flashlight.
Stop. This is me shaking.
So as you sweep the light back and forth,
It's dust.
yep,
That's me.
you catch, you flick, and then you flick back, and you see a soldier lying dead on the ground.
Oh no.
Got a live one here, but he's dead.
I don't think it's a live one then.
Yeah, it's just got something here.
What colors is he wearing?
Yeah, what is he like? Still flesh?
So he's laying face
Bite
down
marks.
currently, but you see, like, as you kind of the space, there is dried blood on the wall close by.
Looks like he struggled a little bit.
I turn the flashlight toward the wall. Is there something written on that in blood?
I would
Written on
kick
blood.
his.
Okay.
I would see if I could kick his body over.
We got
so
an
he's
artist.
lay his face up
I'll check his pockets.
So you flip him over.
Dog tag?
with my foot.
You
On my
can see, like, what there's his uniform has like tatters on the top end.
What uniform is it?
It's Falstad.
Yeah.
Well, this is
Check his pockets.
foreboding.
Check
Not-
your dog tags.
Concerned. Come up with a name.
Come up with a name. Nate.
Kevin
Uh,
McAllister.
Check his wallet, see if there's family pictures.
Is that from Home Alone?
Describe
It
them.
is.
Or another version of Lydia's husband.
Oh no!
He's a skillf.
His dog tag says Lydia's husband.
I really don't care what his name is.
Okay.
You can give it to me later.
Sounds good.
I want to know if he's got anything in his pockets. That's what I want to know.
A lighter.
Keep that dog tag.
Add it to the list.
Keep that dog tag so we can return it to his family.
He's got just some random coins in his pocket, a used tissue. So there's that.
What year are the what year are the coins? I'm collecting. Anything else in the general area of where he was other than the blood? And is this still the hallway, or is this open?
Yeah, you're still in the hallway. Like flicking around, you see just down the hallway a little bit another dead, but this not wearing soldier uniforms. A guy kind of up against the wall in a lab coat.
Dibs.
Now,
Do their
I got this one.
blood stains depict
Right.
that they're coming out? They're trying to get out.
Yes.
Okay.
these aren't decayed. How long ago did these people die? How fresh
The
is
blood is very dried.
Okay,
Yeah.
but the bodies aren't decayed at all.
So like the flesh is fully intact, or like
It's-
decomposing.
You would
Not 5 years ago. Not 4
five-
years ago.
No.
Sooner than that.
You'd probably give me a
Yeah,
test of
you
logic.
could do this.
She's
so
a
much.
medic.
Pushing for the test of logic.
Not as accurate as a coroner, but you could
11.
tell us.
A few months.
Okay.
Looking on the back of the door that we blasted, is there like a whole bunch of people that were trying to get out? Were they like forcefully
I
keeping
think
people
that
in?
door's gone.
Well, I know that, but
Like-
like, are there signs of like a bunch of people trying to get out that, or were they?
Yeah. I just
You
don't know if the
see,
door's-
like, now obviously when that thing would have
Right,
if you
right.
shoved anything away, but looking behind where the metal was curled, there is what appeared to be probably was moved a little bit was another guy in a lab coat that is now pressed up against the wall.
Sick.
I keep going. Unless you guys want to continue to examine these.
I'll like
bodies.
do a quick.
Yeah, look for badges
Search
or
for
something on
each-
these guys.
yeah.
I would like whisper to Morvid like,
Checking pockets.
that doesn't look normal.
Cheat. Yeah.
Interestingly
Badges.
enough,
Keys. Etc.
interesting enough, the both gentlemen in the lab coats, no identification whatsoever.
No key card to get in.
Beep beep. Nothing on the lab coat. There's nothing stitched. There is nothing that could give you any clue
Okay.
what their names would have been.
Just keep going.
The marks another Fantastic Beasts moment.
I need all of you, as you walk, to give me a test of bravery.
Yeah, no problem, chat. No problem.
I have
8.
problems.
13.
Y'all pass.
8.
Okay.
Everybody passes.
Sorry.
It's all I ever wanted. This is my home.
Making sure I have the stuff that I need.
We're about
Feeling brave.
Give me a mo.
Moving. What a moving. What a moving.
Why did we come down here?
Why don't I see this?
No.
What are we expecting to
What's
find?
going on over here?
What do we look like?
Conspiracy theories.
Are you asking me?
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
I can't tell you that.
But you were asked to come down here?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's all I need to know. At least we're coming down here for a reason. I just wanted to shoot the big cannon, but now that we're down here, I'm starting
You
to
want to wait
question.
outside?
No, I'm feeling
There we
kind
go.
of brave.
Would you say an 8 out of 14, perhaps?
I mean, maybe 12.
Okay.
Hey, hand me a d20 if you don't mind. Guess who left his dice in the car? I'm sorry, not a d20. That's later. Give me a
giant bag
give
of
me
dice
2
right
Cs.
next to you.
Hey, 6.
I mean, I'll take it back.
Yeah, I'll grab 2 out of you.
If I'm being honest, I wasn't told very much.
And you're not exactly in the position to be receiving confidential
Okay,
information.
Oh, I'm not asking confidential.
Just saying.
We're still
Maybe.
gonna be brothers.
What does that mean?
What did he say? I couldn't hear through his mask. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Why wouldn't you? be
Maybe we should
brothers?
listen and see if there's anything moving.
So, Rock, you noticed this.
Hey, another dead guy.
Hey guys, I noticed something.
Good grief.
Nalia seems a little unnerved.
I would not have said that to the group. Let me just get that straight. I would not have told the group
Uh,
that.
He's like, hey babe,
Spidey senses.
what's wrong?
You seem on edge. You want me to tell the group?
Maybe you should put
I
on
would
a
just
gas
watch.
mask.
I would
No,
watch
yeah.
her closely,
Okay.
but not say anything.
How's
Where
our
is she?
6?
How's our 6?
How's our 6?
So far clear. Well, how is our 6?
A couple of dead guys.
You haven't heard anything.
Can I look up?
I'm not gonna make you do a test to look up.
Okay, I'm gonna look up and kind of shine my flashlight.
You can see where there should be lights on, and they're not. But that's about it.
So far, it's clear.
All right, let's keep moving.
Have to be spiders.
We're wasting daylight.
Not that it matters down here.
It's a joke.
Dawkins, you okay?
Oh, that was a good one.
I used
fine.
to say it in the
I'm
mines
fine.
all the time.
You don't look fine.
Let's keep moving.
I don't know about you guys, but I just feel so at home right now. It's actually so comforting to be down here.
In the mines. Does it remind you of the mines?
Yeah, it does.
You
It's
been
a
in a
little
place
drier.
like this before, Dawkins?
See, he was always in the mines, and I was always studying the mines.
You've been in a place like this
I
before,
was just going
Dawkins?
for brains over bronze. That's
No.
Oh,
Oh, it's just like the mines back home.
why'd you shush me?
You'll love it.
Asking her a question.
Why? It's not my concern.
Shh. What?
Why do I have to pay attention to what she says? Okay.
What are they hoping to find here?
That's confidential.
Yeah, I don't want to pull rank here, but like, there's just things going on. I don't know
We're
everything.
the same rank.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm told, we're not supposed to share. I don't know much more than you do.
Okay.
We're just-
Resources.
Resources.
For the good of Falstaff.
I would pull her to the side. Is there just something that it just feels like you know something about this place?
This place is. What?
What do you seem particularly worried? And listen, I've seen people be scared of tight spaces in underground before. It doesn't look like that.
I don't like being here.
Underground or here specifically?
It's dark. There are. She looks over at the dead bodies. I don't like this rock. Something happened here.
You're scared of a couple dead bodies? You're the Leviathan Battalion.
Am I still
You're
supposed
right.
to be listening?
I turn around to make sure nothing's following us.
Listen, just stick close. Nothing's gonna happen. There's probably something down here that we need to handle. Something killed these people.
I don't really want to find out what it was, but
What are we,
Maybe
what
we
are
can
doing
save
here?
them.
I pulled her to the side. You're sounding like an Adelian, to be honest. This isn't how we operate. We're here to find a solution to a problem. And we don't have all the pieces, but let's just figure it out. Alright, let's go. Tap her on the butt. Let's move.
you guys walk the hallway until it opens up into a larger space here. There are tables, long tables that take up probably like 4 across in this
It's the
room.
right hole. This reminds me of this school in Vestashad. Never mind.
What, they train gatherers there or something?
I want to focus and just... I'm assuming there's still more hallway.
Yeah, you're coming out of a hallway into this room.
Yeah.
It's a large space. The tables are littered with like vials. A lot of them are broken. Different research instruments, all this kind of stuff. A few of these lab coats on the ground currently. Like one guy's like draped across the table. But there is the scene is a little bit more macabre than even in the hallway.
More bodies.
Just like,
More blood.
More blood.
just eyeballing. Are any of the guys in lab coats my size?
I mean, probably close to you, yeah.
I don't know. Lab coat.
He's
think
just
that's-
back there looting the bodies while we're moving.
Trying to get a lab coat of a stiff body.
I want to listen.
Come on. Give it. You don't need it.
I would tell everybody to shush since we're far enough down, and I want to listen towards the continuing hallway to just see if I hear any movement.
You hear me wrestling
From
with
my
a dead body.
experience in the mines.
Also, can I kind of assess these injuries and see if it looks like any kind of injuries that maybe would have been sustained on any of my hunting trips with my dad?
Yeah, give me a test of instinct.
Okay.
Or drop.
7.
You rack your brain thinking of, especially predators in Falstad, specifically. Same amount of claws as the tigress, the tundra tigress.
You guys ever heard of a tundra tigress?
Sounds like a wrestler.
It's a creature. These guys have the same number of claws as that.
These men have claws?
No. Their injuries have the same number of scratches
Oh.
as
Can
a
I
tigress's
listen,
claws.
see if I hear anything? Any movement? I want to listen for movement.
Seems pretty quiet.
Dead quiet.
Do they move in packs or are they solo hunters?
They can be very territorial.
Okay.
Not necessarily, but at usually kind of, one male, and females.
Tundra tigers usually eat their prey.
Well, it seems like they got a lot of food then.
Do they eat their prey?
Generally?
It seems like something with that much food could live for a few months down here.
With no water.
Yeah. It's
Well,
just
there's
weird that they
water
wouldn't
and
at
blood.
least eat these guys.
Humans
for-
are like, what, 75% water? As long as you're eating, you're getting semi-hydrated.
I don't know. Do you see any large piles of feces around?
I'll look.
Go ahead.
Don't cats usually bury their feces?
Yeah.
It's tile. Is it tile? What's the
Concrete.
floor?
Concrete.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
You don't think
I've seen a few tundra tigers in my day, and it's
6 guns could take out
A pack of them?
cats?
They're pretty big.
Based on the claw size, is it a normal sized tundra tigress or a substantially large tundra tigress?
That's hard to tell.
are the females
That's
tundra
about hard to tell.
tigresses and
It's
the
just
males
scratches.
are tundra tigers? Or are they all tundra tigers?
Do they stalk?
Do they stalk?
Yes.
They're
a big
tigresses. It's a
The Ovactian way of saying it would be tigris.
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 Yeah.
Tigres.
Yes, you know about tundra tigresses.
I know. Well, I mean, like, I've never dealt with tundra tigresses.
Yeah, we don't
That's
have a
more
lot
about-
around Skull.
I'm a Vargan
wolf.
kid.
It'd be
That's
so
more about bargains.
they would be northeastern in the the equivalent of Siberia that we have yet
Right.
to be named to name them.
But it's like we don't have grizzly bears here, but we know about them.
Right.
I've never dealt with them personally. Any suggestions on if it is a tundra tigress?
What do I know about their behaviors?
They're gonna see you way more before you see them.
Yeah, they probably know we're here if we do run into them. So just keep your eyes open.
It's like-
Also, this was these kills were months ago. If it was a tiger, that means there would have to be a way out of here into the wilderness.
Not necessarily. They could be using this as their den. Or they got trapped down here because they were part of the experiment.
I think it's more likely that they were being tested on. And
Yeah.
got out. But also, this could be a wild goose chase because this is just all based on their claw size or their claw amount.
What's a goose?
A wild gurk chase.
All I'm saying is we just need to be careful.
Yeah, I think we should keep moving. Does anybody see
I look
anything else
behind me
on this
again.
zone? Okay.
Maybe we should walk all our backs
Do I see
together
anything behind
in
me?
one formation,
Nate, is there anything behind us? Okay.
keeping an eye on every side at all times. Not that I'm scared. I'm feeling pretty brave, but tactical.
Yeah, keep my eye on the tables for relevant information.
I'll keep an eye on the 3.
And I'm keeping an eye on everyone's 6.
Most of as you guys are walking, I mean, these tables have had any of these vials contain anything. I mean, a lot of them are just broken, busted. If there was anything like research notes, nothing like that is on these currently. It looks like they were trying to get out quickly, but that obviously did not happen.
How's the air, Oliver?
It's worse down here.
Can you tell worse how or no?
It's just there's a lot of it. Whatever it is. It feels. I can taste it.
Do you think you could find the source of it?
It's not really.
Because we
really
could put a
my
really big rock on the vent.
Huh?
We put
That's
rock
video game logic
on the
right
vent.
there.
This music is so inquisitive.
It doesn't feel like this air's moved in months, so it's really hard to tell.
Still air. The only thing worse than that is still water.
How do you feel? Stronger?
Ew.
By breathing it, or kind of?
Just kind of sits in my chest a little heavy, you know?
Yeah.
Do you want to wait outside? You do not. You look green.
We can take turns
I'm
using my
feeling
gas
alright,
mask.
just off, you know?
Your face betrays your words.
We can take turns taking breaths out of this gas mask.
No,
You're not taking that
he's
off.
Well, I
special.
won't- I
You're
wouldn't-
not taking that
He
off.
is special.
I wouldn't breathe with it off. It'd
No.
be like,
It's not scuba.
Nalia also says it stays on you.
Oliver, if you need to go back out.
I'm not going back out.
All right, let him. Let's keep moving.
Let's go.
The
Keep your
stale
eyes out
air.
for tigresses.
Oh, you said that really good.
Thank you. I can see you.
Whatever language it is we're speaking.
She tried to say the Vavilon pronunciation.
no.
Yeah, and she said it
I
well.
didn't want to take my gas mask off until like
Sorry,
right
I thought
now,
you knew
like,
language.
especially.
That's not.
I just have a problem with taking orders. I think I need to work on that.
Yeah, we know.
I really want to take this mask off now.
Please don't.
I just walk. I'm not gonna push it.
You guys go to the next room.
Is anyone's mask itchy?
Small hallway. Small hallway.
He's
Before
just gonna start rolling D20s.
if you want it, buddy.
I didn't take it off. I'm following orders.
If you you head into this space, right from a short little hallway into the next kind of open one, there is immediately to the left a large cage that sits here. The
I think I found the source.
Now, the thing about this one is it is a powered cage, meaning that the gate or the door to this thing should be conducting electricity, essentially on it like your coil shot. It's not powered on.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Looks busted.
It's almost like a big power source took the energy from this. Huh.
Right, but that wouldn't have been.
It couldn't have been
It
us.
wouldn't have been now. Those bodies have been dead for months.
Well, maybe there was another one that was in
Ah.
here.
Yeah. Oh.
It would probably be
That would be dead.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I look in the cage. Poop.
Nothing in
Water,
that cage.
food.
There's that
Nothing.
there's
Clean?
that one type of fish that can be like totally dehydrated, and then you
There
put it in water
there
and
is
it's
old bedding
back to life.
inside of this.
Like hay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like
No poop.
what?
No poop. What the world?
Not
These-
in the
These
cage.
animals don't poop. Not in the cage. Where's the poop?
I feel the ground. Is it still warm?
The ground itself.
Yeah.
Oh, in the cage.
Yeah.
As you kneel down,
I closed the door.
there is just down the next hallway. You hear a low growl.
Do tigresses growl?
Yeah.
Get your gun
Get
out
up.
now.
Maybe if I'm subservient, it will let me live.
I pull my shield out.
Maybe the best option is
hear-
to play dead.
The growl stops. And then the softest but fast. Two tigresses come around the corner and see both of you. These things do not look normal.
Blue.
They look constipated.
They're, in comparison to a nice,
Is this one
beautiful
that
fur
have
coat,
Right.
Informational.
looks like their muscles have
Could be pretty
split all of their skin.
Their muscles have split their skin.
Great.
They're ripped. They're bane.
Can I shoot them at them?
Let's roll some combat order.
Alright! Combat order! Oh! Does it count if it didn't land in the tray?
I'll keep track.
I got a 9.
10 for one of them and 8 for the other.
Gosh.
Great. I'm in a tigris sandwich.
Nalia.
What do I add to it?
Alacrity.
Give me a mo.
Do you wanna?
What's
That's
up?
gonna be
It's 8:30.
a 3
Oh.
unless
Should we
outside
quickly?
of the tray doesn't
Should we do? We can set this up on a quick
Probably.
break.
Yeah. Let's.
Does that work?
Yeah.
All right. We'll go for a quick break. We'll get everything set up, and we'll see you in a few.
Alright, everyone tell me your combat order before you forget.
And we're back. All right, so we just rolled our combat order. You want to give us the rundown, Shay? Combat
Tigress
order?
1, bigger Tigress. Oliver, Nalia, Rock. Tigress 2, Cricket, Morvid, and Petra.
I always laugh.
Bring out the rear.
So, this large cat begins to run. Who's out front here?
That's me.
That's Rock. Run in your direction, Rock.
I've equipped my shield, so does that mean I get a use out of it? I'm noted that I equipped my shield and readied it.
That would be for it'll be damage reduction, but remember that's just for
Your mic
defense. For
is-
you gotta defend for that to be effective.
So I can't be defending.
Not you would have to do it essentially on your turn.
Gotcha.
So think of it this way: they came around the corner and you're trying to get ready.
Yeah.
But they're running in at you. So it is going to use its movement to. It's going to use. It's going to pounce on you. Give me a test of alacrity, Rock.
That's probably super.
11.
It probably
11.
was.
So it misses the pounce,
Good.
and it lands on the other side of you. It's going to take a. Who is this?
Check.
Morbid.
Morbid.
We're dealing
it's-
with an issue right now.
Oh,
Go ahead, keep going.
Sarah specifically, right?
No,
I think
it's
it's
broken.
broken.
It's broken.
Uh-oh.
I can just take
Oh
them.
yeah, it
Hang
is.
on. Hang on.
Good to go?
It's in there. Do you want
Yeah,
to
but
start
it-
taping it?
Sure.
Like, yeah.
Everything is
Let's go get the other clip.
Well, it's just if it's taped, it'll be all right.
Okay.
All right. So it's you. It's going to swipe its claw.
It's
at
coming to you. So you.
Okay.
Give me one moment. Un momento.
Oh.
Me and Sarah are on like a sepia filter.
What?
It totally changed. That's all right.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, but maybe we are.
I like it.
Oh no, that looks so much better.
Yeah, I'm not red.
I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Makes sense.
So 20 IP. As it swipes out its claw towards you, and you kind of back up. It just gets probably your shoulder just slightly as you move. You just feel a little bit of as you kind of duck out of the way. And then it is let's see. Yes, it's going to, because you moved, it brings its jaws around towards Oliver.
Jaws are size.
That will hit him. Well, attempt to hit him. Oh wait, this is not that one. What kind of DM doesn't have his dice ready? You know what?
I think you mean
Historian?
historian.
That's what.
Dang. You got him.
Yeah.
I did get him.
Boom, roasted.
15 for Oliver.
I'll remember this.
And that is its turn.
Oliver.
Okay. Who kind of backs out of the way of this thing. He's gonna stay where he's at, actually. He pulls out his pistol to take a shot. Nope. Nope.
Never. Poor boy.
Well, that was double ones, so
Jam.
he's gonna yes.
Oh no!
When
That's
you
worse.
critical fail here, you jam your weapon.
And our version of a critical fail is 2 ones because we rolled 2d6s in a game that we are playing called Ordnance.
Technically, it can be anything I pick. Usually, I pick a gun jam. So
Oh, right. What would happen if I was punching somebody?
Knuckle jam.
Would I break my hand?
ooh, jammed fingers. I hate those.
You stove them.
Ooh.
You accidentally.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that
Moving
feeling.
on.
There's a tigress in front of us.
And the
With her
tiger.
muscles?
The tigress is also like.
Busting out. Nalia.
He's gonna do another.
He's not done yet.
He, him.
And I'm not done yet.
This is she, her back here.
I am telling you. We did not gender the tigresses.
Yeah, we did.
Tigresses.
He said one was big and one was little.
Isn't a tigress
Tigris.
a female?
Tigris. Tigris.
Tigress?
I think he said
Tigris,
that
in the
there
black
is a
man.
gender neutral term. in this
Oh,
language.
that's
Yeah.
I missed that.
But he said one was slightly smaller, which, if you know anything about cartoons,
It's not gonna hit.
that one's the
You know,
female.
anything
Unless you're
about
talking
animals,
about
usually the bigger one.
He's gonna stop.
what if it's spiders?
He's hanging out where he's at. So Nalia's next. And
This one's blue and this one's pink.
That one has a ducky in it.
Ducky.
Duckies are feminine.
Ducks are notoriously males.
Duckies are gender neutral.
shit. She's gonna move
Duckies are for everyone.
this way.
Hashtag. That would definitely have been a shirt
We
in
got a runner.
2012. Duckies are for everyone. Mustache.
We take battles seriously here.
We're just trying to cope with.
I'm just waiting for this
Should
tiger
be.
to stop mauling.
I did not write down a range for this weapon.
And the other one's
I think we're
mewing.
good.
What weapon?
An SMG.
Oh,
I
just
hexes.
wrote these all
It's 5
out. Yeah,
hexes.
five
Five
hexes.
hexes.
Stella's might have.
Whoa!
It's 5 hexes. We got it.
She's really good.
Yeah. That was
Uh-oh.
She's really good.
double
Demi
sixes.
Lovato. She critical rolled. That's what they say.
And
Not
again,
sponsored.
I just did it
Not
again.
sponsored.
What?
I just did it again.
Double critical.
Dice jail for you.
No,
So
it's critical.
that.
I know, but he's the historian.
Well, it's
So-
Nalia, not the tigers. So
That's 20 IP.
she's gonna kill both tigers
Towards the-
right now.
She takes the shots. She kind of backs up from this thing, and though it's dark in here, she's got pretty solid aim, and is shooting at this thing with all of you around.
That's how I'm matching it.
Yep, she's kind of backing up, and
She's being tactical with it.
she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it again. She's gonna do it again.
And for my
Guys,
turn,
this
I
might
will-
be
Actually,
epic.
she's
Do
gonna
it
shoot over
again.
at this one.
Okay, this might be epic. This might be loaded.
It's a pat. I mean, it's a hit.
There's a 6 in it too. Half.
Keep track of.
Selfie.
Yeah, I could tell by the face that it was a selfie.
For my sister.
I didn't even look at like the face. I just saw the selfie. But
I
that is
just
a
I just
selfie
saw
face.
this.
Definitely.
For my sister.
Gen Z with the millennial selfie face.
Ready? Make that face.
It don't belong
We're
anywhere.
jabbing. We're jabbing at the millennials. It's okay.
That's 24 IP in that shot.
It was so much fun.
I think the millennial has the coolest sounding generation name, even though we're not the coolest generation.
Have you seen
Forgetting
all?
about the millennials.
Have you seen
Alright.
the?
Is that real?
By the way,
We have a Facebook page.
let's see. Petra,
What's
where you
up?
at? Where are you at?
I'm all the way in the back.
Okay. Are you still keeping an eye on Nalia?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Can we get a test of instinct?
Yeah. Love that for me. 5!
Okay.
Dang it.
Too busy watching everyone 6!
Yep.
Sorry!
Alright. That's the end of
There's
Nalia's
enemies
turn.
in front of us, and you're like, I can't.
Who's next?
Rock.
Rock. Rock.
Rocks.
Rock.
Shrek.
Giant.
She shot this one twice and this one once.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody. We don't have a camera for the battle map today. We had enough camera trouble.
Theater of the mind. We're
Theater
in
of
a
the
room
mind.
with a
She
tiger.
shot the larger one.
And
Right.
it's
That's
Tigris.
surrounded by all of
Tigris.
us. Once.
and it's super
twice.
high quality and like
Yeah. I
super
know.
expensive. You're missing a lot.
I custom make everyone.
Yeah, hand painted.
So.
You did
Alright.
a great job with these
I'm ready.
Thanks.
tigresses, by
Thank
the way.
you.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Be
shoot
reckless.
at the pink one.
Actually.
6 weeks. Wow. Painstaking detail.
8 to hit the big one. And that's a D8.
Brain blast.
What do you mean?
Oh, here it is. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot the tigress with Jimmy's mouth.
27
Nice.
on the this one.
Yep.
And then I will attack again. We start with 6 plus alacrity, right? For W2?
No.
6 plus
Persistence.
alacrity? 6
6
plus
plus
persistence?
Yep.
Oh, even better. 6 plus persistence.
Yes.
Yes.
Or mine.
Even better. Even better. Even better.
Max
That's
attack, right?
another hit.
Wait, what was the last hit you did? I'm sorry.
27.
What's the max? WP.
Oh, your max is 10 plus your persistence.
Oh, okay.
Brain dude.
Then it was 12. I just didn't know that's why it was 12.
Okay. Sorry.
And then I hit him again for 16.
This is all at the large.
No, this is at
Oh,
the pink.
okay.
Both pink.
Gotcha. I'm sorry.
Both the female.
And then a 19.
Yes, then
Okay.
a 19.
Okay. Cool.
And then I'm gonna turn around and punch this one in the butt. Cause I can.
Maybe.
That's a 7.
There you go.
Cause I've high tech.
High tech.
15 damage. And then I'm gonna regroup.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna move.
Now I will say, Rock, because you crack this thing, you can feel how like it's
Oh, I'm feeling good.
it
Oh.
hurts your hand.
Darn. Yeah, I punch it and then I immediately retreat to beside the cage to regroup.
Okay.
It's Tigress 2's turn.
All right.
This.
Electric Boogaloo.
Let's see.
Tigress 2, here we go again.
Yeah.
Tigers
She
too,
is
and you
gonna
can
take
too.
the
Back
space.
in the habit.
Oh my gosh, what did
She's
I do?
gonna hold space.
Tigers
Wait,
2, the
wait.
meltdown.
No, it goes down and then down that way.
Oh my.
All right. Petra, you are getting swiped at.
Lovely.
So that's going to
You
be
two, sit back.
Sorry.
seat back, you boo.
Linda.
That's 30.
Let us be glad. Let us be grateful. This is not looking
That's
so
bad
good
for her.
me.
My squishy rank breaker in the back.
That's gonna be good.
On your 6.
She swings, brings the momentum around, and goes back to her original quarry. So she's gonna take a bite towards you, Morbid. That's a success.
What if I growl at her? This is how Dana growls.
12.
12?
Like a gerbil.
12? I'm so upset.
Yes, that is what comes after 11.
That's her go. Who's next?
He said her.
Cricket.
He said her.
It's
want to make sure
Cricket's
you
turn.
heard that.
It's on Theme's turn.
Did you hear that, though?
I will shoot. Which one's more damaged?
This is you.
Yeah,
We don't know. This one probably.
I'll shoot that one.
He wants a kill.
Hit the big man.
No, we just
Are
gotta
you in
dwindle
the
it
cage?
down.
He just said that one's a man.
All right, I shoot.
I'm not gonna misgender my own.
What he
creature.
says is law.
That's a pass. And then it's a 1d10.
Every.
Nice.
Ooh, right in this one.
And a d20.
I am a blue.
Not as nice. 14 damage.
Okay.
With a chance to stun.
Yep. So roll a. How does this work? Roll the. Oh, I do a test.
Unwell.
I do a.
Share with the cats. The class.
We both had the same brain cell thought.
Dang, I forget how I did this.
What?
This is serious. We're
I
done.
need my
What's
rule
the
set.
rule?
We're done.
What are you
Stun.
thinking about?
Stun.
It's 2 rounds? No.
But rolling for it.
What you roll is, I think it's alacrity. No.
I was thinking Lacritic, but that doesn't make any sense to me now.
I think it was a contested roll.
No. It's alacrity or technique, I'm pretty sure.
By the way, how much was that IP that you went my way?
That was 14, I think I said.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I have the rules, they're just far away.
Um,
I have them in my
We
phone.
just-
Is it persistence? It's tested persistence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Persistence.
Can you stubborn your way out of it?
Persistence.
That's not going to. It's not going to be. It's a fail.
Haha!
He's stunned.
And I shoot it again. These ones. Pass.
You gotta do better, Ducky.
Ducky, do better. That's only 9.
Okay.
Okay, and then while I'm stuck in here, I am going to take my conductor rod, just turn it on and hold it up against to the cage. And create a protective barrier for myself. And I end my turn.
Why are we knocking?
I was just.
Is that
thinking.
it? Cricket?
That's it.
It's my turn.
Don't touch
Cricket.
don't touch the cage, Rock.
Go ahead, Lady Doctor.
Your little heart can't handle it.
The good doctor.
I am a surgeon.
I was thinking. My thought process went elsewhere, but it's fine.
That show's called The Good Doctor.
Yes,
Isn't it?
but
What's she gonna do?
I'll shoot it!
she's a terrible.
Do all harm.
I hit.
That's what I swore.
This is a mutilated creature, not a human
Oh
being.
no, that's what I wanted to do. I knew I had a thought. Okay, I shoot it once,
Okay.
just because I said it.
Or one thought
said
that's
it.
banging around in her head.
21.
Like a single
Damage.
lima bean
Okay.
in a mason jar.
Big man.
The girl.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Is Jordan right above us? Hope he has noise canceling headphones.
What I want to look at is how much damage is actually happening with these shots.
Well, these actually hit the creature, and
Yeah.
it begins to bleed as you're
Okay.
shooting it.
Is it like a normal gunshot wound, or is it pretty tough?
I mean, give me a test of logic.
Yeah. Pass.
I mean, in the moment, it's hard to tell, but it seems like they point blank range. That they sunk pretty deep. Those shots.
Cool. Keep shooting. Second hits.
Okay.
I should just not.
Ooh.
I need new.
We have a visitor. She heard the roars. Do you need to
25 for the second hit.
Oh, did you hear me?
Turn around, hit the
Tigris,
Bigger
no!
hits.
She's sniffing.
19.
She thinks there's a tigress outside.
Like a surgeon. You're good,
Hits.
Morbid. You're good, Morbid.
Oh, I killed him. Great.
Both of them?
They both
Oh my god!
both fall down.
She didn't act alone. Look at your health.
Just was like,
Well, that was pretty cool.
Immediately,
Uh-oh.
their bodies begin to start to pull apart, kind of almost slight liquefaction to them as they just almost melt. Not totally, but just a little bit.
First of all, gross.
$10 to take a shot of the Tigris juice.
What would, how would I process that? What would I
tell
think?
me.
What would I think that meant? As far as medical things, or what? I just have no clue.
Give me a test of logic.
Wait, guys.
Only if I'm shooting, not medical things.
Tigress. More like
Maybe
leopards.
if I smell like the tigresses, they won't attack me.
no!
I start,
Right?
I don't.
I start
I don't
wiping
know. I have
the tigress
no
gunk
clue.
on me.
Ew.
If I
Why
smell
are
Oliver.
you doing that?
Oliver says, rapid cell degeneration.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Obviously.
Yes, obviously.
It's 2 6s from him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you think it's so that no one can copy whatever this was?
You're asking me?
So it's cell degeneration, yeah?
And her body's just broke apart.
Probably more likely that they were just so geeked out on the drugs that when they are stopped, they deteriorate.
How's Nalia doing?
That's a good guess.
What?
How's Nalia doing?
Give me a test of instinct.
That was
No, yeah,
cocked.
reroll it.
Yeah, that's.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's flat enough.
11.
It's,
What?
I'm covered in
sorry, I'm
tigris.
distracted by that noise outside.
I think we should all cover ourselves in tigris.
No.
If we smell like the tigris, they won't attack us. I'm guessing.
No.
I'm already all in.
She's trying to be stoic. As the kids say, you can tell she might be a little upsetty spaghetti.
Stoic. Stoic.
What kids are saying that? It's great, but I don't think I've ever heard a kid say that.
Maybe we should move on.
She's upset.
She
Can I tell
seems
what part of this is triggering it? Is it the death or
you're
is it...
not sure, but she's
Rapid
not
cell
holding together
degeneration.
well.
Dawkins, you got our back?
She stares at what used to be 2 tigresses. Tigresses? Doesn't matter.
Tigresi.
Tigri.
Tigri.
Degrassi.
Edwin Tigresi.
We don't talk about Drake here.
Hold it together.
Yeah, I'm good.
You don't look so good.
Here, maybe some tigress would help you. And I start rubbing it.
Don't touch me.
Oh, sorry.
What's got you antsy?
Maybe lay off.
I don't like it here.
I wouldn't vacation here, but so far it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Does it remind you of something?
It's underground and dark.
Okay.
And these beasts look like the ones that attacked me during basic. Not those specifically, but
You got attacked by animals during this.
we were training in the mountains.
You've got your back.
Thanks.
You're safe.
Let's hope these were the only ones.
I don't understand how they were alive down here.
Obviously, they were modified somehow.
That would tell me that they need more fuel.
Depends on the modification.
Alright, let's just keep moving.
All right, Jack.
Maybe save the heart-to-hearts to when we're not operating on limited-time oxygen masks.
I'm telling you guys, you should really cover yourself in this tigris juice. Like,
I'm
it's...
good.
I think we're all good.
You'll see when they attack again. And I'm the
I
only
take-
one that they...
I take a scoop of it.
No!
Feeding into his delusions.
Listen, all I know is that animals tend to not attack
Are you still in the cage?
things based on... I don't know what I'm trying to say. No, I've come out of the cage. But if a mother tigress smells a...
And I'm doing just fine. Sorry.
Another tigress comes in singing.
And tigers
We're gonna continue
are also
walking.
The ultimate modification.
animals known to eat their young.
Brandon
I'm
Flowers
under my
imitation.
breath.
Is the musical episode.
Just let's continue walking.
I also utter under that I go, and they're known to eat their young sometimes, so you know.
I feel like you're making that up.
I patch Petra out.
Marvin, I'm okay.
You are not okay.
I know that hamsters eat their own.
You restored 23 IP.
So you're saying these tigresses are like hamsters? Which exist in this world?
Clamsters.
I guess I'll answer that question myself.
Were you
Sorry,
asking?
I was bandaging
Yes.
her. What was that?
Yes.
Ask it again.
What was your question?
It's not important. It's not
Your-
important. But we're walking.
Your
We're walking.
Are you
QPM is
sure it's
pretty
not
high
important?
right now.
My QPM is always high. It's kind of my thing.
Yeah.
What is a QPM?
Questions per minute.
Oh, I haven't heard that one before. It's good.
At work, we used to limit him to 1 QPM.
It's true.
Nothing wrong with being curious.
Well,
He has a
Sorry.
problem with asking questions
unless
before he
being
gets the answer to
curious
the
gets in the
previous
way of
question,
work.
and-
And by the way, like she keeps saying that it's dark and it's underground. That's basically where we come from. Are you sure you want to date someone who doesn't like your hometown?
I don't plan on living in a cave.
You seem to love it down here.
I lean over
it's
to
nice.
Morbid and I go,
It's comforting.
thought you and Rock were like a thing.
What?
I say, I lean over to Morbid and I say that really quietly.
Don't
What?
you feel just a little
I too. I like.
safe?
I like it. I like it.
Safe down here.
And her saying that is kind of offensive to me. It's like, oh,
She was born that way.
that's true. That's true.
Doesn't like small spaces, dark.
She's on the right track, baby.
Baby?
She was born this way.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's an old mining song.
I'm walking.
I just thought, sorry.
it? Knows every
The
language.
most awkward line.
But
They
can't.
gotta go in the chat right now.
But doesn't understand it.
You guys make
Just stopped breathing entirely.
you guys walk down this next hallway.
Next.
The
Skip.
That's it for tonight. See you guys later.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave.
No, I worked too hard on the camera setup. We have to keep playing.
Yeah, we're gonna go up. We're gonna go up on the surface and pick some flowers. The dead.
You reach another larger space. There is in front of you another bulkhead door. This one's not welded, but it has a large what are those called?
Wheels?
Yeah, but there's a why did
Yeah,
I write this down?
I don't know the term, but I know
that
what
is
you're talking
on
about.
this. Next to it, there is a space where there's a security station. So there's windows that are around the security station, and that like metal mesh that's there as well, all around it, and a door to the security station. It's kind of hard to see inside, but there looks like there's could be a body inside of there, sitting in one of the chairs, but you're not sure.
I'm gonna try to move the valve.
It's just called a door wheel.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought there'd be like a real like.
No.
I mean, it's like a big valve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or roller.
It doesn't move at all.
Why doesn't Nolly give it
It's
a try?
locked. No, it's locked. It didn't even budge. It's locked.
Together.
As friends.
You guys try, but instead of it moving, where Nalia's hands are on this wheel, the wheel kind of bent out just slightly.
Okay.
Maybe we shouldn't do this.
No.
Is there a space I could crawl through?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Is Sarah asking
Yeah,
me?
Sarah does. I'm sorry.
It's a completely sealed bulkhead door. I mean, it's big. Same size as the one that was
With anywhere in
welded.
like the wire mesh though, that could be like.
Oh, for
In
the
the
other
cannon?
door?
Yeah.
There's a door that's shut. That's a small, like a regular door to the security
door.
station. Yes, a man door.
Is it locked?
Would it have
Maybe-
a different access point to where we're trying to get?
We might be able to open this big door from in there.
That's true.
Maybe it was powered by electricity, like a cage.
Yeah, they might have a manual overdrive though, in case the power would go out.
His conductor?
Oh, I don't know if my conductor can do anything like that. But you said there's a access door?
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
Yeah, let's is it open?
Oh, I'm trying.
It's
Okay.
locked. It is locked.
Oh.
Is it metal? Metal door?
Mm-hmm.
You know, a place like this
Kick it.
would most likely have a generator,
Hey,
secondary power.
let's let Nalia kick it. She's
There
a little
is-
stronger than you.
There is a just for visual sake of what this looks like. It is a metal door that's in the security station. There is a hole for a key, a lock on this door as well.
He's telling us there's a key for this. I still want to kick it, but maybe not.
If only one of us had a key.
Me?
Who had what?
You locked the door behind you somehow.
Where the key's at, Cricket?
Yeah, you're right. If only one of us had a key. I dropped the keys on the ground. Keys!
Wow! Miraculous. Pick them up.
Oh,
By the way, that wasn't Nate laughing. That was all of it.
Can't believe you found them that quickly.
I pick
Open
him
the
up
door.
and unlock the door.
Open the door.
Wow, first try.
First of all, the door does open. Second of all, there was a lot of assuming that key was going to work. Just saying.
Confidence.
Yeah, no confidence. There's a big key ring.
We all know this is a trap. Of course the key's gonna work.
He's offended that we just assumed.
The words that came out of her mouth was,
I opened the door.
I put the key in and I opened the door.
Yeah. You should have said it doesn't work because she didn't say she turns the key.
Right,
She
exactly.
turns the key.
I put the key in.
Inside.
Was it the right key?
What?
Was
First
it the right
try.
key?
Yes.
First try. There's 20 keys on the thing.
I'm more impressed by that than anything else you've ever done. Just saying.
Huh?
I saved your
She
brother's
saved
life.
my life.
Yeah,
Meticulously.
Even I
And
knew about
yours.
that.
but the probability of choosing the right key in the first time with that key ring, I think
It's
that's
the same color brass as.
Sounds like someone's making assumptions again.
I go into the room.
But, I mean, if the
So
Do
there
we have a
is-
rogue to check for traps before I go in?
There is, sitting in
So
the
sorry.
chair, just an upright corpse.
Yeah.
It's sitting there.
Same
I don't know
thing.
who you are
Dibs.
anymore.
Tags and pockets.
Um,
I'm collecting everyone's tags, by the way. That has them.
yep. So you get his tags.
Oh, he was a soldier man? No.
How come she gets to search all the dead bodies? I keep calling
She's
dibs.
a doctor.
Yeah, they're dead.
So there is
Checking
on
for
the
signs of death.
floor. There's
It's pretty obvious.
an
She's my
empty
favorite,
canteen
that's why.
and
You said that in
and
front
an
of
empty
Nalia?
and like 2 or 3 empty ration containers that are on the floor here.
She's trying to outlast in here.
And you see taped to the window a note.
I read
Do
it.
not open that door.
Oh. The door, the big one?
Well,
That's all it says. is
Wait,
do not open
so there's
that door.
no other, from where we came in to here, there's no other doors.
Nope.
So those tigers were just in this confined space for months. Insane. That means that there could only be good stuff behind this door because we got all the bad stuff out of the way.
Yeah, this sign saying "Do not open the door" makes me want to open the door more than anything else in this world right now.
I need that door to open.
Is this mask getting itchy?
Okay, security station. That's
Yep.
what we're in. Any signs of access to generator power?
Give me a test of logic.
Nope, I don't need it.
Are there like switches
Pass!
and buttons?
There's
Oh, I just start hitting switches and buttons.
yeah, there's
There's no power.
Yeah, exactly.
Interestingly enough, this one does have this inside the security station does have power.
Okay, so as soon as he starts hitting buttons, I slap his hand.
What? One of them has to open it.
Why don't we just look at it?
Sounds like an
first?
assumption.
There's no big red button, I don't think.
Is
there
the
a big
brass
red
button the same color as the brass
They're
door
labeled.
outside?
Is there a big red button to press?
Someone got
It
happy
is.
for
It's
them, like-
it's all labeled. They're all labeled.
In a vacuum.
In a
And
Vacnian?
what?
In a Vacnian?
Yes.
You can't read this.
You're right.
This one says that Morbid is a know-it-all. Don't press that one. We don't know what will happen. Which one says something about the...
Was that Oliver laughing too?
Yes.
Like I
Still
can't.
counting as a name.
I still can't believe we just glazed over the fact that he just said Morphin was his favorite.
I was just telling you that to get you to stop asking why she gets to search the bodies.
I feel like we should discuss this further.
I was just trying to get under your skin because
Can
you
we
were
hurry this
asking
up,
why
please?
she-
Nolly's outside.
Why she was
Oh,
searching the
yeah,
bodies.
your girlfriend wants us to move along.
Which button says open?
Everyone reload your weapons.
There is a lot of them are for like different lights in different parts of the base.
I would flick all those on.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Anything that says generator. Backup power.
I hardly know her.
Give me another test of logic, Rock.
I'm not that rusty on Avacnian. I think this one says cornbread. Or southeast. It's southeast corridor.
Cricket, are you looking at this?
No,
Pass.
I wasn't.
There is one that says restricted area.
This one's really popping out.
What does it say?
Restricted area. But I can't remember if that's one that I pressed in my stupor or not.
Open it. Turn it on.
You guys hear a little bit, yeah, it's like kind of it sounds like a magnetic lock moved. Kind of echoes a little bit in the space.
Now try the door.
Okay, just so you know, if I die, it's the one. It's this one. Like I would show you which one it is, so we know which button.
I can also
it
read
is.
Ovaknian.
You're out in the 6.
I have.
I can't you guys.
We know
I
you can
probably
read
still-
Ovaknian.
Oh, I have Petroblood
You can
on
read
me, so I just-
anything.
Yeah.
Mark
I thought
it.
you were watching our 6.
Well, yeah,
Why are
I
you
thought
in
we
here
were
if you're
all
watching
in
our
the
6?
space.
This is a. I'm picturing like a very tiny
then.
room.
Sorry.
I'm picturing like a.
It's not very big.
I'm picturing like a room that 2 people
I was
could
struggling to
uncomfortably
envision
sit
it.
in.
I'm sorry. Fine, I'm outside.
You know those security shacks.
Or like popping up in between
Yeah.
us.
It's like.
Oh, Dad!
All right.
You know I can read any language.
We go out. We go out and yep. Told you it was stuck.
Did everyone reload their weapons?
Already done.
Yes. I'm sorry about making fun of you for knowing every language. I think it's really cool. I only recently learned how to read one language, so I'm just like, it's out of jealousy. It's not like I'm...
It's nothing.
How many languages are there?
A lot more than anyone.
Name them all. If you speak them.
I speak the languages of this area of the world.
Oh, it's just Parthas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open this.
Word.
Hello? Hello?
Both Nalia and Oliver, like, they just back up.
You guys good?
Does it stink more in there? We're getting closer.
Describe the scent.
It's not even that, Oliver says. It's like sickly sweet.
Oh, blood.
Molasses.
The molasses flood.
Thank you for taking
Yeah.
my fact.
Absorbed that fact.
Drowned in it, if you would say.
Something like that.
Nalia leans against the wall.
I was just gonna ask her, are you good to keep going?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It doesn't seem like you are.
You two could stay here.
Watch your 6.
Yes, somebody stopped watching our set.
I can't do it, Rock. It's... Sorry.
Do you want to stay here in the security station? Then maybe if we all come running, screaming out of this tunnel, you can hit the button to lock the door. Or do you need fresh air?
They look at each other. And
Oliver's
Oliver's
gonna steal my girl.
Oliver says, we can stay here. We can stay here.
Okay. I look around.
We won't be long.
I look at Oliver and I'm like, find me one of those lab coats.
I thought you got one off the first guy.
He's too stiff.
Oh.
I wouldn't let go.
Okay, sure.
And be safe.
Go back
You
to
too.
the training area.
If you
Go
feel
back
it-
outside.
If you feel your muscles growing,
No. We can't hear anything there. Nope. There's no way.
I think we need him here.
There's no way.
Okay.
20 minutes. If we don't come back in 20 minutes, just either leave or come look for us.
okay, here's the thought though. quick sidebar. Come here, Rock. Look, I know that you trust your girlfriend, but I'm not so sure. Leaving here alone with the guy I just tried to break out, I don't like this idea.
This is so beyond.
Quiet.
This is so beyond you and him and really couldn't
I'm ruining it.
care less about it. She's not gonna leave without us. Do you want to stay back with that?
I'm just worried for Oliver.
I can't relate.
It's just kind of...
So you can stay here.
Maybe one of us should stay here. That's all I'm saying. I'm not in charge. Actually,
I'm giving you full permission to stay here if you want to. Or she can tell you. You're taking orders from the rank, but you're... What are you?
I am a concerned friend.
Are you skilled cricket mod madame?
I'm
Or you
acting as
just-
skillful cricket mod. This is not the time to bring this up. I'm worried about our friend.
I am too.
Did you hear what I said?
I did.
But I should say both of them are not. They're like on opposite sides of this space. Both of them are like they have taken seats inside of this hallway.
My final point. If Nalia wanted to grab Oliver and run, she could do that at any point.
That's a good point.
Because I think that she could take us all on.
That's a good point.
Now she's in a weakened state right now, so I don't think she's going to try to do any of that.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with her. It might be that time. I don't know. It might just be the close spaces. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the looks I'm getting, new hypothesis. Different thing. Wrong thing. Wrong thing? We should go.
All right.
As that's
I'll
happening.
think on that.
As that's happening, I kind of like sit down next to Nalia. You good? You want to talk about it?
That just this place has me off. I don't know, but that does beast. It was. It's just too close, you know.
I'll just remind you that you're not your fears, though.
Feels that way right now.
Yeah.
She looks at your leg. How do you do it?
Do what?
Put on the brave face.
Sorry, microphone.
I've always had kind of a knack for getting myself into adventurous situations. But eventually it got to the point where I didn't want to accept that this was as good as it was going to get. I knew there was something more. So I run with hope.
Do not be offended by me saying this, but that seems quite foolish.
Yeah. Lots of people say that. I don't take offense to it. But it's gotten me this far. If you had talked to me a year ago, I would have rather been dead. So. Things have only gotten worse. But I think that there's a reason I'm here, and I intend on finding that out.
I don't pretend to know what it is to lose part of yourself. But I have a glimpse of that phantom pain. Feel it.
Yeah. I feel mine almost every night. So.
Be safe, okay?
Yeah, you too.
I found 2 more gas masks in the security office. Don't be mad at me.
I fashioned the
Wow,
gas
and they
mask.
blew up in your hands. It's crazy.
Oh, no.
They killed you, actually.
Welcome to hell, boy. I fashioned one out of charcoal and cloth.
Oh, very nice. It's old-fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
Be a plague doctor, man. Are we ready to go?
Been ready.
Yeah.
Why are you obsessed with my girlfriend? I'm walking.
We're walking.
I don't exactly understand what you mean, but okay.
I don't know. It just seems like every second you get, you're.
I'm trying to get to know our new squad mate.
I don't think she's our squad mate.
For this mission, she is.
Okay. Are you trying to secure a spot in the wedding party? I'm not sure, like, if any of that's happening. I'm just.
There was gonna be a wedding?
Okay, that's the right answer.
Yes,
I don't
she's
want,
gonna
like,
be
a
my
wedding-
sister.
I don't want like a wedding party hunter. You know,
A
those types of
strong
people?
sister.
I just
I don't want
thought
that.
there was
Buxom.
something else
A
happening.
buxom
I-
sister.
What?
Wait,
Nothing.
no, you have to say it now. That's actually in order.
Nope, I'm not gonna
No,
go.
that's in order. Skill? Or no, what the heck are you?
Yeah, call me by the right rank.
Am I gonna be your best man?
Oliver, no gathering. At all.
Even Styx.
He looks at you. Kind of waits till some of them kind of move on. I don't think I can.
What do you mean?
GD.
He had his chi taken.
Gathering dysfunction.
It feels. I don't know. I felt better from leaving, but things. I don't know if I can anymore.
Okay.
If I could, I wouldn't. How's that?
Thank you. For what it's worth.
Be safe. That's in order.
Yes, sir.
As you guys walk down this next hallway, the emergency lights are on in this section, but they just do that really fast blink, and they'll blink off for a second, blink back
Hate
on.
that.
Hey, at least there's power.
What are we looking at? What's the room?
Still another long hallway.
This place loves its long hallways. Is it going like
Cuts to the so you
down?
stops, yeah, and it cuts to the left, and there's some stairs that can that like so that it's now a drastic down. As you guys pass, there are small like office spaces that are just like chairs are knocked over. There's papers that litter the floor, all with research notes about which you see some of the research notes on those two I need the plural of that.
Tigris.
Tigri. As you enter the next room. Large space.
I am collecting some of
Yep.
this stuff.
You're hearing a hum in the distance as you kind of make your way through. When you realize you're kind of like heading further and further down, these steps kind of switch back a little bit. But you're hearing this hum, and then a
Sounds like a wire.
and some dripping water that's sort of coming from somewhere. In this hallway, as you reach the bottom, one of the conduits and some wires are like sticking out of it that are touching some of the... It's gotten very damp down here, and it's touching a small pool of water that kind of like runs across this space, across this hallway. And it's just...
It's a very good sound effect.
Mm-hmm.
You got that down like real good.
Did I? Was it exactly?
Yeah, I knew exactly what you were doing. Like,
I'm there. I'm there.
Could really use Yannick right now.
I hold more.
I take a step back.
Now that wire, it's dangerous. Don't touch it. Also, the water conducts electricity. Don't touch.
I want to be fair to him right now. I know that that's not how you sound when you talk to him, but it's how he thinks you sound when you talk to him about stuff he doesn't know about.
Everything slows down.
I've been there before. I understand it's frustrating, but like he is really coming from a good place right now.
Thank you.
He thinks you're dumb.
Some people call me gifted.
Just mom, but yeah.
They made me ride the short coal cart.
That was just because it was the one that stopped first.
With a helmet on.
Everybody had to wear helmets in the mine. What are we doing here?
Thank you, Anfim.
You're welcome.
How do you intend to fix it?
Well, so looking
Grab
around.
it really fast from the rubber part like it's a snake.
Okay, now here's a crazy idea. You need to be grounded in order for electricity
He's gonna try to
shock.
jump.
Is the puddle like? Would you be able to jump, grab the wire, and swing over and get on the other side of the puddle?
Just gotta let him.
We test the logic.
Just gotta let him do it.
Ooh, fail. The one thing I could roll to fail.
1-1.
The one thing.
Tell you what, Cricket. You believe with all your heart that that is absolutely possible.
Freaking-lutely, baby.
I'm gearing up to do it. I take a few steps back.
I don't stop
I'm
him
like-
Are we
because
sure this is... What are you doing?
I know he has no. He
I'm
has,
going
he
to
knows
run.
Electricity.
I'm going to jump, grab the wire, swing over, land safely.
Are you sure that's a good
You
idea?
have to
He's-
say it
I'm
with
positive.
as much confidence that I said about the
Can
door
you even
opening.
jump that far?
He
I can
Give me a
literally
test
has,
of alacrity.
He is an electrician. He knows electricity.
That is 6. All right.
Sorry.
3, 2, 1, go!
You grab it, you swing, and you slip. You get momentum, and on the other side of this, when you land, just a like portion of your let's see, you fell, and you fall backwards. Portion of your fingers touch that water. You just
Cricket!
I fly down the hallway, sliding like I'm Gandalf.
math brain.
Why is he covering the
Why
dice?
is he covering the dice?
Scarier!
45. IP.
Oh.
Oh, Bubby.
You're on the other side.
I told you it worked.
It didn't work, Cricket.
I'm over here. Am I not?
He has a point.
What do we do?
I don't know.
Okay, while I'm over here, I'm gonna look at how to disconnect this wire.
Give me a test of logic, Cricket. At impairment. You know what the best idea? The best idea that you can probably come up with is if
You know what? I think the panel might be on the other side.
I run back to the security office
Okay.
and I turn off. The door's open
Yep.
at this point, so
Yep.
I turn off whatever, the one I marked with the blood.
But he jumped.
Restricted.
And right as I jump
So
and hang on,
you do that, and you see when you turn that one off, you just see the door open. There's just a large lock that just comes out of it.
Anything else that looks on, I'll turn off.
You start flipping things. You guys, the emergency lights above you go out. It's pitch black again. But there's no. It stops sparking in the water.
and I'm like on the wire and like, I did it. I fixed it.
Run back down. You all right?
I mean, mostly.
Does electricity stay in water?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll walk across.
Just kidding.
How it works. I knew that.
Cricket,
I didn't know that.
if you want to secure the wire, then I can go turn the lights back on.
I'm gonna go across first.
Okay, yeah, everyone get across first just in case. I'm just gonna go ahead and...
Did you age like 30 years? Why do you sound like an old man?
I'm in pain because I just got...
If the wires, if
I
the
don't know
wire
how you knew what
you were
is
doing.
out of the water, it should be fine, right?
Yeah, that should be
So
fine.
secure it somewhere.
Okay.
Both Cricket and Nalia are yelling at questions at you as you run up and run back. I'm sorry, Cricket and Nalia. Oliver and Nalia.
I ignore them the first time, but once the wire is secured, I will go back and turn the lights back on.
You know, maybe I'll get superpowers.
Just a small hiccup. We're fine.
You think I need to go to the hospital to get discharged?
Yes, look, the sign says
Yes!
hospital
That was
way.
awesome!
That's a good one. That's a good one.
No, I did get electrocuted. Fun story. I did get electrocuted once when I worked at Dunkin' Donuts.
Same.
And
Does not speak for the brain of the company.
and I have a whole bunch of those jokes because my brother and my dad were just saying them nonstop while I was in the hospital. They're like, "Are you positive that you need to be here right now?" I don't know. You look pretty negative right now, Wesley. Yeah.
I'll take a look at your hand. Put on some ointment.
I think the tigress juice protected me a little bit.
It definitely did. Wait, I rolled the wrong. Nope, I rolled the wrong one. Maths. 24. You restore 24 IP.
Ooh. All right.
All right.
I'm a little bit slower than I was, but a lot more perky.
Percolated.
So maybe no more jumping over.
It would have worked if I didn't touch
juiced
the
up.
water.
If I had a nickel for every time I watched one of my friends get electrocuted, I'd have 2 nickels. But it's strange that the same thing has happened twice.
Why did you
Less
say
than
that like
24
it was a?
hours.
Why did you say that like it was a quote?
What's a nickel?
Where did you?
Oh,
did
it's
you
the
make it?
Edivarian money, isn't it?
Yeah, I collect money from around the world.
When was the first time? I forget.
What? Who? How do
The
you get?
Edivarians like to mint their coins with special pictures on them.
Oh.
Not just
They
the
have
one,
one
that
from
we
like
put on.
Like
every
George
part of their
Washington.
country, too.
Part of their country.
George
Yeah,
Washington.
it has like their
Fine. With a
They don't
Y.
have the same currency across the whole country?
No,
No,
they do.
it
It
is.
still works the same thing. It's just they have different pictures on different coins. and I think
Iconography.
They're cool.
That sounds like a nightmare to create.
Like,
Sounds like it would cost like 3 1 cents to make 1 1 cent.
yeah, maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know anything about it, Varia.
They should stop making 1 cent pieces. That cost 3 cents to make.
Okay.
Topical.
Very Daphne moment.
What are we doing, guys?
I'm walking.
Keep moving forward.
Still,
I'm
any
looking out
office,
for crazy
any.
things,
It
trying to
opens
research.
up into a large research area here. There are a few more dead scientists down here. A few more dead soldiers. But a much more put together room. Give me a test of persistence.
Can we get me their dog tags?
Everyone?
8.
Oh, come on! One.
Come on.
Just one. Because I have a -1 in persistence.
You guys
Minus
Working.
you work together,
Team.
looking through this space. What catches your eye is a lot of these things reference ambrosia.
Like Ambrosia the plant or Ambrosia the project?
As in the project.
Okay. I didn't know.
There's like projected successes of the timelines.
Is this an office or?
It's a large research area, so it's sort of like the one you came through, but the like the other ones, they just pertained to like weapon development, things like that. Things that this is specifically Project Ambrosia is what a lot of this stuff.
Am I supposed to be reading all these things?
Yes.
I
At
mean,
least bringing them to me.
you told me that I wasn't allowed to know. I'm handing these out. What this is about. I feel like this is a.
He hands that paper to you, and you see on there field tests, notes, July, 6/13 AC.
And I feel like this is one of those situations where you're gonna have to like kill me or something at the end of this because I know too much.
Then why don't you search the bodies? Get me their dog tags.
Okay.
Joe was right
About what?
about Project Ambrosia.
What do you say about it?
There's a heading on that folder. It says Research Notes, July 23rd, 6/13 AC, Dr. Gerard Sanger, excuse me.
Do I recognize that name?
Give me a
Gerard.
test of logic, I guess, for this one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sanger, you recognize that name. Researcher. Falstaff. Was Edivarian. Defected to Falstaff.
Ever met him? What did he do?
You have no idea.
I'm just grabbing papers that look like they're important.
So what does this ambrosia stuff do?
That's my next goal is to find out what the hypothesis for Project Ambrosia was.
Inside, he's handed you. Inside, there is a folder with this.
Does this have anything to do with those rippling muscled tigresses out there?
What does it say?
I don't know. I gave it to you.
Opening up. Looks like a handwritten. Field test was performed yesterday at 9:13 a.m. on a small contingency of Adelian soldiers. The delivery pilot, Vistria Manfred Fenrir, estimated a platoon of approximately 30 infantry, The aerosol delivery system was effective on a small scale, though it could present challenges in effectiveness if targeting larger areas. Though many soldiers were recovered by Adelia, ground teams were able to retrieve a few subjects for observation. Initial observations present a few consistent patterns. Fever, as the body initially rejects the changes. Heightened sense of pain as genetic cells are rewritten, all expected. Unexpected results include consistent hallucinations with common phrases being uttered, almighty, light, please, sorry, forgive, as well as deepening scarring on the nasal passages and palate. Hallucinations are most likely the subconscious protecting itself with deep cultural memories. We will need to monitor the scarring. Hypothesis is the aerosol delivery system.
So it's in the air.
That's how they're delivering it, is with a specific type of spray.
But obviously, Nalia and Oliver were reacting pretty strongly to the air. So right now, in this room, it's probably in the air.
We should find the source of it. Stop it.
We should find out what it's supposed to do.
Well, I guess I'll keep searching.
Yeah.
Looking for stuff that
Yeah.
says ambrosia.
Until we hit a dead end.
Did we hit a dead end?
What?
Did we hit a dead end?
The formulas, genetics, or what are those called? Brain, do your job and write this down. But I meant to.
Compounds?
Yeah, the structure of the compounds, essentially. And some that have worked, others that haven't. Some of them you've seen in Olin's notes. Others are different. Especially the ones that are would have been used for an aerosol delivery.
And nothing that says what the purpose of the tests were, other than weapon.
None of these specify why.
Okay. Yeah.
You've heard the name Vistria Manfred Fenrir.
Mm-hmm.
He's a pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Dangerous pilot. One of the best that Falstad has.
Mm-hmm.
Love your pilots.
You have not heard, you didn't know that he ever did any work with any of the research teams. He's a war hero.
Mm-hmm. Who does he directly report to?
You're not sure, because he would have not been Decravos.
Okay.
The Air Force doesn't operate out of Decravos.
Okay. If this is it, that's all we can find.
It doesn't really give us the answers we're looking for. We kind of knew all this.
And
We
it
didn't
said
know about
that
Fenrir, but
they gassed a bunch of Adelians. Is that what that?
it's not gas. It's
Aerosol is a
Gas.
is in the air.
Some kind of attack, yes.
But was it an attack? It doesn't say anything about an attack. It's the effects of the gas. I
Well,
don't know if the effects are supposed to be good.
They targeted the Adelian soldiers. Regardless, it was an attack.
This could be the way that they're trying to make super soldiers en masse.
is this an Adelian base or
Falstaff?
What we're in right now?
Soldiers.
yeah?
Vavilon?
Who did the testing?
Falstaff.
Petra.
You did the testing?
It's me on the
As
big
they're
guy.
talking,
It's
your trained range breaker ears are listening. You're watching, waiting. There is a hum in this space, and your eyes dart. There's a door that's kind of hidden behind, like not hidden, but there's some shelves that kind of block it from view. And you feel like you're hearing from that direction. like it's a closed kind of double door. It's close to this space.
Do I know what kind of humming is?
You're not quite sure. It's faint.
There's a sound coming from behind that door.
Generator? Or?
This door?
I can't tell.
It's a consistent hum.
There's some sort of faint humming. I just can't tell what it is.
I go up to the door. I'll knock on it.
Put your ear up to it. Look through the keyhole.
Is there?
You can feel when you knock. You feel a faint vibration on the door.
Is it locked?
Mm-mm.
Open it.
It's like a double door kind of thing. You can kind of just push them open, essentially.
I'm with Morgan.
Opening it with my elbow. Push it open.
I'm standing way behind in case it's an electricity attack.
Check the corners.
Another hallway that continues down just slightly,
How many hallways?
but you hear as you start to walk, the hum is getting louder. It will not. It's just.
Kind of sounds like an electricity hum, so I'm gonna stay up here.
Okay.
You see
I'll go with you guys.
your light hits another soldier laying on the ground. He's like, kind of
Ooh,
kind of twisted, just kind of laying there.
Yeah.
Fun pose.
Do you think we should?
What does it
plug
look?
our-
How does it look like he died?
You're not sure at this distance, but he's sort of in an unnatural kind of pose.
Marvin, maybe we should plug our ears first before we continue any further.
All right.
Got any wax in your kit?
I have some strips of cloth.
Let's do it.
Start ripping them off like I did for Oliver. Handing them out to everybody. Just roll them up.
Why?
I don't know.
Wouldn't that deafen the senses?
Yes, but if this
What?
might be damaging.
What? The
The
hum?
sound.
The hum might have killed the dude. We don't
I-
want to end up like him.
Well, I mean, I was fine so far.
I keep moving. Get closer to him.
As you
Did the hum
get
kill
close to
him?
him, his eyes dart back and forth.
Oh.
Please!
That one's not dead.
I get down on one knee.
He reaches and he gets your gas mask and starts to pull.
I
Give me a test of alacrity.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. 11.
You get it out of the way of his hand. It's reaching.
I have my gun pointed at him, but I'm not shooting. What's your name?
Please.
Name.
Let's drag him out of here.
Come on. Get him up.
Guys, what's going on down there?
Oh, we found a guy.
There's a guy. He's alive.
I'm dragging him out.
A live guy?
Yes.
Super labored breathing. He says, sorry. I'm hiding.
Come on. Let's go.
Almighty?
We're gonna get you out of here.
I can't hear
Yeah,
what these...
no, that's what he
I'm
said.
taking these plugs out. I can't hear
Okay.
anything.
Come on, sir.
He's not, you guys are dragging him. He's not moving his body whatsoever.
Yeah, we're.
Can I tell by his uniform? Is he wearing military uniform?
Mm-hmm.
What's his rank? Can you tell by the...
He's
Swipey.
Reshik. Yeah.
Well, by the time, I'm calling to you to tell him to come help.
Yeah, I come down.
Pull him out.
Yeah.
Let's get him outside.
We're gonna get you out of here.
Pull him up.
Shouldn't we go see what that hum was?
He spits up as you guys are pulling him. He's not. His eyes don't catch any of you. They just dart around. He's not focused. He doesn't. It's. You can tell he doesn't even know you're there.
Just calm down. What's down there?
Keep moving.
Like out?
Out.
Yes, we need to talk to him.
As his mouth is open, you can see the scarring that you saw on that guy at Melkir, all through his passages.
Ask the questions when we're outside.
All right.
If
Pick 'em up.
if we get back to Nalia and Oliver.
They both like stand up as you guys come in.
We're getting him outside. Help us.
Okay.
That hum is like a siren's call to me right now. I kind of want to go check it out.
No, wait for the rest of us.
It made him like this.
Nalia she picks the guy up
cool.
and puts like a fireman carry.
It seems like you got this under control.
Whew.
Are you all right, him?
I can get them out.
Okay. We'll be back.
Soon you'll see.
I'll be careful.
Yes.
I'll look. I'll check him out.
Yeah.
Oliver, maybe
gotta
go
go.
and
Go with her.
medic him.
That's what. Sorry, that was Oliver saying.
Oh.
He was gonna
Oh, yeah.
check him out.
We gotta get back down there.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't like unanswered
Maybe there's more
questions.
I'm
survivors.
still not going to the humming, by the way.
This is fun.
Let's go.
Let's
Yeah.
You're
go.
plugged back in.
I'm
Could
like
be a lot.
power walking back down.
I'm right behind you.
You guys head down this passage. There's another set of doors. That one is slightly open. You can see like light that's shining in from these doors. It's like those push open ones that flip, that go back and forth. There's two windows. There's a lot of light that pours in. Pushing this open, the space that you find yourself in is looks like a big machine with cables, conduits. They're all running out of this thing everywhere. In the center of this machine, what looks to be, you're not sure if strapped or connected, you don't know, but there is a man
Nah.
that is in this machine,
Nah.
and he sees you and his eyes just widen and there's so much rage in his face, and that's where we're gonna end tonight.
No!
It's
Thank
Andrew
you.
Ryan.
So much for joining us for this session.
A man
We appreciate you,
chooses,
as
a
always.
slave obeys.
Let's see, Sarah,
Yeah.
would you close us out?
Yeah. Don't forget to hop on our Discord, community Discord chat, and throw in your meme submissions for this week. Every time you earn a meme point, you have a chance to level up and then perhaps become one of our very own meme judges. Make sure you follow our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. We are welcome to the table stream on all of our platforms. And we will see you soon. Yes. Welcome to the table.
Hey!
How can it be that as I roam, thy mercy follows me? Ne'er do I walk without thy grace, thy light abundant be. For great a sinner as am I, cannot thy will obey. But thou didst strike thy only Son, and made for me a way. In times of strife, when sorrows meet, and evil wins the day, I gaze upon thy heavenly seat, and darkness rolls away. Where can I go but to thy hand? It shields me in the fight. For all the days I walk this land, thou art my song at night. And when this heart shall beat its last, no more this air to breathe. Thy cold